So Couple versus Cardboard. Again, we're here at KublaCon, and we are hanging out with two of the folks from Saving Throw. And what is Saving Throw?
I'm Dom Zook. I created Saving Throw, and this is Samantha Krause. I'll tell her name because she can't speak. No. Saving Throw is a website designed to teach people how to play role-playing games and why to play role-playing games. Why they're so fun and interesting and exciting. So that's the gist of Saving Throw.
So how did you guys get into role-playing games, or what was your each kind of path into that?
Do you want me to go first? Or?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I have a couple of friends that I've known since high school, and we have attempted to have a couple of little quick games several times throughout our friendship. None of which had panned out in any way, shape, or form. We usually got about 90% through the character sheet, and something distracting happened, and we stopped.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until I actually met Dom, and we started hanging out a lot, that I sort of got a greater exposure to RPGs, and started learning about them, and started gaming a little bit. So I had minimal exposure. Dom was really my first leap into actually playing RPGs.
Forced you to finish that player character.
You didn't.
No.
You did not. No. I got to create a new character, which was very nice. So.
I started playing early on, like 3rd grade or so. I started playing role-playing games, and then with the D&D Red Box, and then moved on. Shortly after that, 2nd edition came out, and I started playing 2nd edition. And we sort of broke out and started playing a bunch of different games. And then high school happened, college happened, and I sort of fell off the RPG radar. And then a couple of years ago, friends of mine, we were just sitting around lamenting the fact that we all loved role-playing games but hadn't gotten back into it. And we just formed a group and started playing again. And yeah, it's been great. We started playing 2nd edition because that's what we were familiar with, and then we moved gradually into Pathfinder and then many other games. So it's reliving my elementary school days, I guess. Yeah.
That's awesome. And how would you say, as a couple, role-playing game, where does that fit into your lives? What does it mean for you guys in the relationship?
Well, I mean, with me, Saving Throw has been sort of like a second job. So for me, it's certainly taken up a lot of time. But for us, we like to game, when we can. We started a Pathfinder campaign a long time ago with our friends, and yeah, we were talking about earlier, but they just finding the time. That's always I think that probably the most difficult thing about role-playing games is just getting 4 or 5 people together at a consistent time. But yeah, that's sort of like our gaming experience. It's been playing that stuff together, and then just sort of doing things like KublaCon and Gen Con and all these other conventions, and sort of planning around that and building things together. But yeah, it's that's I guess sort of the short of it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun working with Dom on Saving Throw. It's definitely improved my knowledge of RPGs and sort of how they bring... It's been really fun to watch how they bring people together and to see all of the joy that it brings him. So even if I don't have time to directly be involved in it with him, I'm always really happy to see him go off for an evening to go play, because it's so fulfilling for him and so fun. And for me, I sort of love the minimal exposure I have has been great, and I really like seeing what characters our friends play, what characters he plays. I'm actually an artist professionally, so one of my favorite things to do is to draw his character doing stuff it would never do.
That's cool.
And just
way cool.
Send it to him while he's working or something. So it's really fun. I love the storytelling aspect of it, and seeing how that integrates into his life is really cool.
That's way cool. What would you say? So, tell me what saving throw is. Yeah, tell me a little bit more about what saving throw is.
Yeah, sure. So saving throw. So the genesis of saving throw again was a group of friends just getting back into gaming, and our thought was, what can we do? Or I wish that there was a site out there that had some sort of easy to digest kind of step-by-step instructions of how to get back into it. And there are lots of sites out there that do that, but we were sort of missing some sort of element to that. So we said, well, we're filmmakers, we do this type of thing. Let's create that. So we really kind of set about setting up a system or a show, a system show that basically goes through and breaks down role-playing games so that anyone who's interested can kind of get back and get into those games. So it's really about the why of role-playing games, the storytelling aspect, the hanging out with friends, the creating a character and a backstory, and the actual role-playing of it, and really the gaming aspect. I mean, just having fun. Like, a lot of people get intimidated, and we really wanted to break down those walls of, I don't get into that because it's super geeky or whatever. It's just like, it's no more geeky than playing a board game or anything, as you know. It's just, it takes time, and I think that's the thing that really, halts people at the door. But we're here to say, no, it's cool. Come on in.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you guys are most excited for coming up with saving throws and all that?
We have, I'm super excited. We have a live stream gameplay coming up in June where we'll be playing the Pathfinder campaign that will be breaking up into the series. And that's for Kickstarter backers. We'll be able to watch the live stream. And then we had a music video that we shot for Pathfinder last year, and we're shooting a music video for Call of Cthulhu this year.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
excited about that. First anyone's heard of it, actually. So you guys scooped everyone.
We're
Yeah.
exclusive here
That's right.
on Couple versus Cardboard. That's
Yeah.
right.
You heard it here first.
But yeah, so that I'm super excited. We have a bunch of one of the Kickstarter levels that we had was for bardic songs. So we would sing a bardic song for people's characters, or for them if they backed at that level. And the ones that we came up with are amazing. Amy Vorpal is one of the hosts, and she pretty much took the task of writing and singing all of them. So,
That's so awesome.
yeah, those are going to be a lot of fun when we release those. I think are going to be great. But yeah, I'm just super excited. We're going to start filming next month and premiering at Gen Con. So I'm just like, that's a huge thing for me.
That's
so,
your
yeah.
whole universe, right?
Right now, it's big.
So I have to say, I loved the idea. I saw the Kickstarter campaign when it came around. I thought it was the coolest thing. I remember junior high me, and started thinking, like, I would wear these guys' faces on a shirt. Like, I wish that something like this existed when I was a kid. What would you say that are there topics that you're most excited about getting to? Are there topics that you're aiming towards this season? Things along those lines?
Well, it's funny. The season is sort of broken out. Each episode is a different section of building a player character. So we have a bunch of different things where we're just doing ability scores or combat or magic or something like that. So we're just doing Pathfinder for this first season. So I'm each episode gets bigger and better, I think, with what we have. So I'm super excited to just get into it, because I think they're just, all of them are really like, yeah, they're exactly what I wanted when I was, a middle schooler, or even now. This is what I was hoping would be around, just basically like a TV show, like I mean, we liken it to like a MythBusters or something like that, where it's just we're just having fun playing the things that we love to play, and I mean, you've experienced it. I mean, we're just giddy. I think when we were talking about the show, just because it's just things that we love to do, So yeah, I think that's the most important thing for me, is to sort of exude that joy of playing. I think that will hopefully come across. But yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
Cool. What is super exciting for you in role-playing games generally right now? So, are there systems? Are there games? Are there? I don't even know what I want to ask. But what in the RPG universe?
Yeah.
What makes you super stoked right now?
One of the most exciting games for me is Edge of the Empire and Age of Rebellion from Fantasy Flight. I think the system, it's a wide open system pretty much. It's really easy to kind of get involved, and the big thing is that if you're a fan at all of Star Wars, like you know what to do, like you know how to play the part, and you can create characters that are based off of your favorite characters, or you can create brand new ones. And I mean, you can't get through a game without quoting Star Wars to some degree, you know.
Yeah.
It's just super enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. It's not so rules heavy. It's very general. The dice system is very open. So when you roll, it's not a specific, like there's a success or a failure, but beyond that, everything is up to you, essentially. So it's very open and very easy to kind of grasp and understand. So I really like that. Call of Cthulhu is coming out with their 7th edition, which I'm excited about. Some new things coming in there. I haven't even read the new book yet, so I'm like super excited about that. Yeah, there's lots of. I mean, there's new games coming out. There's so many independent games that are coming out that just like blow me away every time. So yeah, I can't even name them all. There's like so many, but yeah, it's great what people are able to come up with, and just take the basic systems and then just sort of expand them and make them their own. So yeah, I don't know, just tons of things.
Okay, I was wondering how.
So if I want to find out more about Saving Throw, if I want to get involved with what you guys are doing, what can I do? Where can I find you guys?
Sure. On the web, you can find us at savingthrowshow.com. We're on Twitter at Saving Throw Show, on Facebook at Saving Throw Show, Google Plus, Saving Throw Show.
YouTube.
Did I not say YouTube?
You did
YouTube,
not say
Saving
YouTube.
Throw Show.
Good.
Yeah, Saving Throw Show will generally get you anywhere. Just plug it into any search engine, but Saving Throw will get you there. So, yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited about what you guys are doing. It'll be fun to see when you guys roll out at Gen Con. You at home who can't see my face, make sure you guys check them out. Check them out at Gen Con if you get a chance. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you very
you.
much. Thanks for having me.